People like to say that billionaires and quadrillionaires and big CEOs and things like that are running and controlling our lives. They're taking our money. They're making it so we have very limited choices. I mean, I see it every single day. People just complain about people in power. People complaining about Bill Gates and the Elon Musks of the world and how we don't have any control. And I think it was in my 30s that I realized that there's probably multiple kinds of people in the world, but I like to focus on two different kinds of people in this world. The first one is the person who doesn't like to make choices, doesn't like conflict, doesn't quite know how to provide for themselves or think for themselves, or basically they're just kind of working the way their parents worked, where they're used to going through school, going to college, putting out resumes, getting a job. There's a pattern. We have a pattern in life. When we don't want to make any choices, our world has been constructed to make the choices for us. You know, if you don't pay your bills, this happens. Here are the bills that you always have. Here's what you get out of a job. This is how you get promoted and make more money in a job. We are all very used to things being done for us. That's the one major type of person. The other major type of person, if you will, is the person who lives that way for a while, and then something happens one day where they realize that they do have control and choices. And I'm sure people have used Matrix analogies a million times, but it very much is like the Matrix when you break out. You know, inside the Matrix, Neo lived the perfect career. There was no serious risk. Everything was taken care of for him. And it wasn't messy. That was the nice part about it. It wasn't messy. It was nice, clean, and predefined. The challenge with the second type of person and the second type of lifestyle is that it's messy. It's messy and annoying and risky and lots of cars around, and risky, and sometimes it can be very not fun. But that's where the real good stuff is. I'm not knocking someone working a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job, because I work 5 to 8, 7 days a week, you know. I put in my share of hours. But at some point in time in my 30s, I realized that I had control. I had the ability to wake up when I wanted to and have complete control of every minute of every single day. No one dictates to me, tells me where I can and cannot be. Now, I do have clients. I do have friends, relatives, family, where if I want to make them happy and make myself happy, yeah, I got to do certain things. No problem. And by got to do, I mean I'm lucky to do. I get to do. But for the most part, from the moment my alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning on the right side of the bed, because I sleep on the right side, I have control of every single minute of my day. And the nice thing is once you, quote unquote, break free of the matrix and you learn about this control, amazing things can happen. Your health can improve faster. Your income can grow faster. Your net worth can grow faster. You can spend more time on the things you love and less time on the boring, ugly, nasty, mundane things. Now, in my world of it's so awesome I have control over everything, there are still boring, mundane, nasty, repetitive, simple things I have to get done. Woo! Here was the truck. But for the most part, I have a lot of fun with my life. and it's completely under my control. So if you're in that person that's in first camp, this video is mainly for that person who's in that first camp who wants to be in the second camp where they have control. That's who this video is for, and I probably should start the video with that. If you're the kind of person you kind of feel like you're stuck in a rut of lack of control is how I would put it, then this video is here to give you some hope and let you know that it's never too late to dig yourself out of that rut and turn yourself into one of those people who does have control of their days, hours, minutes, weeks, seconds, months, whatever you want to call it, years. You can turn into that person whenever you want. It's like a lot of things, it's a choice. Now, the usual response when I tell something like this is, well, I don't really got a choice. I got a family to feed. I got to put food on the table. I got to bring an income. I got to pay the mortgage. So I really don't have any choice. And no, it's bullshit. You 100% have a choice. I'm not saying do this, but you have the option of walking into work tomorrow and quitting your job and starting your own business. I'm not recommending that, but you have that choice. It's just when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to choose to follow the same routine, get in the same car, drive the same route to the same job, socialize with the same people. And I don't know if your job is great or horrible, but it will never compare to being able to wake up, go where you want, do what you want, with who you want, when you want, how you want to do it. That's what I'm advocating. And this, by the way, isn't one or the other. You don't have to pick person A or person B. It can be a mixture. You can have a full-time desk job. Whew, it's spinny. You can have a full-time 9-to-5 job and have complete control over your freedom and your choices. That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see, can we cross the road and not get killed? Yes, we can. So don't take this video as me knocking somebody working a certain kind of job or a certain kind of lifestyle. This video is to give you some hope if you are that kind of person who feels that their choices are made for them. I want you to get out of that mindset of hopelessness and helplessness, believing you have no choices. You got choices. You can make choices. Some of the choices might be risky, might be dangerous. Some of the choices, like what breakfast are you going to eat in the morning, are less risky, less dangerous. But if you are that kind of person that wants to be, if you're that first kind of person I was talking about, and you want to be that second kind of person I was talking about, you have that capability within you. Like a lot of things, it's belief systems you have to change. It's a mindset you have to change. But once you unplug from the matrix, for lack of a better term, once you do that, just amazing opportunities open up for you. And that's what I really want for anyone watching my content, is I want you to realize potential. I want you to realize options. I want you to realize choices. And I'm going to tell you that, number one, my phone's heavy and my shoulder's getting tired. But also, I just really was in the mood to let you know that it feels good as someone, I believe I am that second person. That person who has a lot of choices and control over their life. I was the first kind of person, but now, as I was leaving my house, strapping on my backpack, going to the gym at 5 or 5:30 at night, I have no idea what time it is. Oh, it's 6:05. So I got started late. I wanted you to see my choices and know that it's possible, okay? I lived, I don't know how many years, 30 some odd years, jacked into the matrix. Nobody unplugged me, I unplugged myself. I made some choices, I was given some options, but then I took those options, spoke with my wife, made some decisions, and made my choices, and unplugged myself from the matrix. I pulled that thing out of the back of my head when it came to the matrix. It's very possible for you too. So If you're the kind of person who's transitioned from person A to person B, I'd love to hear from you. But if you're the kind of person who's doesn't know where to start, the starting comes from making some risky choices. Anyway, if you have any questions about this, so I've been rambling on for a little bit, but if you have any questions about this, please drop a comment or a note or something below, or text the office. Our office is 405-217-4752. Feel free to ask me questions if you're the kind of person that wants to transition from person A to person B and you just don't know how. I'll give you a first step, gladly, freely, wholeheartedly, because I want to see you become a better person. Okay, time to focus on the gym. A choice I made today. Take care.